Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Chris with Crafty Chris, and today we're going to be making a Halloween card using very non-traditional colors, pink. You don't see very much pink in Halloween. We're also going to be using a Gina K Mistletoe stencil, so please join along. I'm going to be using the Haze Sugar stamp die set from Scrapbook.com. I'm going to use the candy bucket. I'm going to use the Haze Sugar. Then we're going to use the pinks. And then I'm going to use this stencil from Gina K, which is Mistletoe. We're going to use it for a Halloween card. Let's see how that works out. And then the Ghostlies from this year's Scrapbook.com Halloween set. We're going to be using this pink paper that comes out of there. And then, of course, I've just got the acid-free ink pads. I believe these came from Michael's. Someone gave them, my mother gave them to me when I first started ink blending for Christmas. So, got them, might as well use them. Okay, if you noticed, I cut this out in the middle of this card because we're going to cover that up anyway, so I might as well use the paper. Okay, because this is just going to go over this like this. See, that already looks good right there, all by itself. Okay. And this will go on here. Oh, so pretty! I do want to pop this up, so let's go ahead and work on this one first. Let's go ahead and glue our pieces together. Glue it on this one. I did have to refill my ink bottle with Barely Arts glue, which I am almost out. I have it upside down so I can try to get out the rest because no need to waste it. And then I'm going to switch to the Scrapbook.com Artisan glue, I believe is what they call it. Artiste glue. I'm going to switch to this once I'm done with this, just to give it a try. Stay tuned. But I am liking this Barely Arts glue. Because it gives you time to move stuff around. Where's Mr. Piggy? Y'all, I've lost Mr. Piggy to hold down my... He's gone missing. Maybe he went to... Oh no, there he is. There he is. And then with the magic of television, I did go ahead and do the Haze Sugar. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm going to go with this card. Well, all that dries, we're going to set all this up here. And then we are going to do our stenciling. That's why we have out the ink pads. Bless my little heart. Sometimes I wonder about me. Okay. So we're going to bring in our Simon Says Stamp sticky mat. Let's see, I don't need a piece that big. So we're just going to go with a, because we're going to cut this out so it really doesn't matter, but I want enough for this to stick to. Okay, all of Gina K's stamps are labeled. I don't know if you can see that or not. So that's number 1, and so the embossing side where you can fill the bumpy side will go on top. I'm going to line this up with this line right here, right above this, so I kind of know where I need to go. But also have to kind of look to see, okay, so this will be the main color. So we'll make that the darkest. Well, I'm not sure. So let's go with this one first. Like I said, these were gifted to me by my mother when I first started card making, so you can do the same. Just go to Michael's, Hobby Lobby. I know I said Hobby Lobby, but that's okay. Go to Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Get you a little cheaper inks just to play with. Just to play with. Let's make sure this is down. Okay. This is a Halloween card for someone who maybe doesn't really care for Halloween. Okay, so we're going to take this off. Pretty. I'm always impressed by that. I did leave the back of my sticky mat stuck on there. Not because I need the lines, I just didn't want to have to pull it off. Okay, so this is Gina K's number 2, as you can see there. It's always best to try to line it up with this other more so than with the line that you made. But it kinda comes down and happens. Okay, so we're going to use the brighter pink for this one. I'm going to use the same brush on all these because they're all pink. So why not? Remember to go in a circular motion. Pretty. You want it to be kind of subtle. You don't need it to pop. Okay. This one is the berries. Now this one I do want the bow to be a darker pink, so I'm going to just cover that up there. Let's get my tidy towel out of the way, and if you notice I did wash this, so it does not. It comes clean, but it stains. Which is fine by me. We're going to flip that on that side. And we're going to do this lighter pink. See, these don't. It just says light pink. That's the color. they don't put a lot of thought into the colors. This one is bright pink. And this one is soft pink. Yeah, so there's not a lot of thought into the making the colors. Like Simon Says Stamp and Gina K. And if you don't have 3 shades of ink, you can easily just put on more layers to make it darker. Especially if you have the distress inks. If you have those and you only have one pink, which I have no pinks in the distress ink. So I probably need to work on that. Let me spray this with some water. I would have cleaned it with alcohol if I wasn't using this. That's what I have out. So this is our last stencil. Oh, number 4. So we want to make sure we line that up. There we go. Now let me try not to mess it up. Okay. This is the soft pink. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, see, that looks good. That looks good. People are probably going to flip their lids. Be like, oh no, that's not supposed to be pink. It's your card. You can do whatever you want to with it. So I don't understand it. Oh, you can't do it that color. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. You can do whatever you like. It is your card. Oh, I think I did pretty good. Look at that. That's cute. That looks so good. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody said anything. But I've learned in my very short time on YouTube, I'm really just talking to myself. Not really, I am talking to myself, especially when my overpaid assistant isn't here. Now, I do store these together, but I always store the die behind the main packaging, only because if it gets something heavy gets on it or anything, this doesn't cut into these. I've not seen that anywhere or read that anywhere. Just some days I overthink stuff. Some days I don't. Sometimes I don't think enough. Other days I overthink way too much. Okay. Now the fun part. Now remember I cut this out off camera as well. I cut all these off. Okay. So I do want to pop this up, but we're going to wait. This is my plan. Is instead of candy and stuff coming out of our little basket. See, is that not cute? Now tell me that is not cute. It's just so cute. And if there's too much, you can just cut it off. This may be too big for this, actually. Nah. It's our car. We can do what we want. See, it's just adorable. Okay. So we're going to glue this together. What'd I do with my glue? Well, I've been on my own all day today. Just going to glue this down. Then pull this up just slightly. I'm going to put some glue on the handle. Okay, we're going to bring in Mr. Pig to hold that down. Oh, I need some glue on this bow. Oh my goodness. Almost forgot. Okay. Okay. Holding that down. Okay. We're going to pop this up. Now don't forget we have that there, so always keep that in mind when you're cutting out dies and stuff. You can always use the center of these if you're going to cover it up. No need to waste that paper. Like some people cut out the centers. I don't do that. I did not even those out very well, did I? Bring in our thank you come again bin. Zoom this on out of here a little bit so y'all can see more of my table. I've been trying to leave a little bit of a nail on my thumb so I can get this pesky little backings off, but I'm not doing a very good job at it. I don't really chew my nails, but I clip them a lot. Like I gotta cut them down. So I still have my bull injury. Bull riding injury. Okay, y'all, this is gonna be hard. Let me be quiet and focus. I have not mastered this layering yet. Did I do it? And that right there does not bother me because we're going to stick it to the card anyways. To the card base. I think I did a pretty good job at that, didn't I? That will actually help me hold that down. We put together our card, our fun, festive, not scary Halloween card. Oh, that looks so good. See if we push that over and then we pop this up. Because I don't mind if it runs off of... I have such big fingers. I don't mind if it runs off this side. I don't want it to run off that side. I will cut it off if it does that. But I don't mind this. Like that. What do you think? Glue this down flat. Let's see. Do we want to scoot it over? No, I don't like that. I just want to bring it down. I'll glue this one down flat and pop this one up. How does that sound? Sounds good. Oh, that looks so good. This was in a Gina K's card kit. Okay, let me glue this down. Just put a little drop of glue right there. Okay, Mr. Piggy's going to do his job. Whoops, I can't move that because I have it taped to there. Rip my whole card base off, and there we go. Okay, we're going to pop this up. Okay, let's get out my handy little tweezers. I'm probably going to give this one to my little grandniece. She will probably rip it apart, but that's okay. Oh, look how... Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot I'm stuck to the table. Good thing I use good thick cardstock. And that's another thing. You cannot buy the lightweight cardstock, especially if you plan on making cards. Michaels has good deals, but they're very limited with their colors. But they have buy one, get one, 50% off sometimes. Get your basic colors. That's where my pinks, this dark pink and this light pink came from. All these play. Now this one came from Scrapbook.com in their ghostly packet. I mean, because I don't remember how much I paid for this little packet, but it was not much. And then this white cardstock also came from Michaels, and you get like 250 sheets for like 18 bucks. Not bad for what you're going to be doing with it. So, okay. Let's put this on a card base. Now, one of these days when I figure out links, I put them all in like my first video and none of them worked. Like, none of them, it was just like I just typed them in. So, I don't know. Sorry, I was scratching splatter off of my screen because I did splatter the other day and it splattered all over my screen, even with the splat box. Yo, this looks so good. I love that. I may not give it to my niece. I may keep this one. She may not get it. She's only like 4 or 5, I believe, so I doubt if she's watching my channel. I'll be like, Uncle Chris, that belonged to me. I've not been successful with putting glue on that to get it to give me more wiggle room like Kathy Zilski does. I don't know. And like this doesn't matter because no one's ever going to see it unless they tear your card apart. Or it falls apart. Okay, I've learned best to get these to match up is do it like this. But with this being glue and... Y'all cannot tell me that does not look good. That is cute. Still Halloween-y. Still not scary. That's not scary at all. I hope you enjoyed this using non-traditional colors and some non-traditional supplies to make a Halloween card. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. But thank you so much for joining me today.